Hi guys, good morning. Welcome to my channel again. I'm Brian Chinito 89 and on my last video, I shared to you kung paano mag-create ng Upwork account para you can get started in finding a job here at Upwork. Wow, grammar. So right now, on my dun sa video ko may nagtanong, meron daw bang encoder job here sa Upwork. So ngayon, we'll try to search yung encoder job. Okay, before we discuss yung mga information about mga details nyo to put in your profile page. Okay? So, nandito tayo ngayon sa Find Work tab. So here, dito kayo makakapag-search ng work. So here, there's a Find Work option. So you click on that and then you will be landed here sa My Feed. So parang Facebook siya pero puro trabaho yung makikita nyo. So if you look for encoder, so just type encoder here. Okay, and then makikita nyo yung mga different types of encoder. Kasi encoder medyo malawak siya. It's a broad term. So ano ba? Data encoder, online encoder, medical encoder, part-time encoder, and etc. etc. Kayo ang bahala. So if you try to, for example, let's go to the generic one which is encoder, na sinerch ko na kanina. Ito yung mga makikita nyong jobs. Okay? Ngayon, there are certain jobs here na, for example, this one, interesting job. Based on my understanding, okay, this kind of job post, yung ganitong klaseng trabaho, bayad siya ni employer para magkaroon ng ganitong sign, para mas mapansin siya ni employee or ni job seeker. Right? So, depende kung ano bang klaseng encoder yung hinahanap nyo, then you browse, okay? As of, like the tips I've gave you on my previous video, check nyo yung payment niya, kung if it's verified, gano'n nakalaki yung na-spend niya, at least meron kayong idea if how long this company or this employer has been transacting with Upwork, diba? So, meron mga yan, data entry for marketing, data entry for e-commerce, and a lot more. So, you save para maging, you can view it later, or kung may problema, then this button, okay? So, for example, let's find an interesting job. Ito. Actually, ito sana, it's Philippines, and then, although the payment is unverified. Pero let's try to check, okay? Hindi pa naman tayo mag-a-apply. We will just dig in sa details ng job ng trabaho na ito. Okay, so then let's try to look for someone who's already been verified so we can compare. So, meron din feature job, right? May kanina interesting job, ngayon feature job. So, this is also paid by the employer. Right? So, seeking collaborators on comparison first instance-based alternative to deep learning. So, malalim siya. So, depende. Expert. Ito, medyo, diba? Data entry rin to. So, let's compare. Alright. Okay. Okay, hang on. Wait lang mga kabibes, mga kababes. Ayan. Data saver. Okay, so let's go first. Here's a data encoder from the Philippines. So, meron job description here, right? So you can see this job was posted 5 days ago. So, ito yung mga dapat yung gawin. These are the requirements for the job. Ano ba yung mga kailangan mong gawin? You prepare and sorting documents for data entry, entering data into database software, and checking to ensure accuracy of the data. So basically, data entry talaga siya. And then, it's hourly, pero walang naka-mention kung how much. Pero, per hora rin yung bayad. More than 6 months project length kung gaano katagal yung trabaho. Then they're looking for someone who's entry level. So freelancer with the lowest rate. So maybe itong company na to ay on a budget they're working on a budget, or they're a startup company. That's why entry level lang yung hinahanap, or yun lang talaga yung level na hinahanap nila. Kasi it's just a data encoder, di ba? Mag-i-input ka lang ng data. Okay, project type, complex project. Complex project tapos entry level. Okay? So magkakaroon din kayo ng ano dito, ng analysis, 'di ba? At least magkakaroon kayo ng idea if the job is legit or not. Kasi entry level then complex job. 'Di ba? Kung complex job, then someone who is already expert in the field. But it's up to you. And then skills and expertise, accuracy verification, MS Word, data entry deliverables, error detection. So here, may mga nag-send na proposals, 50 plus na yung nag-send. Ang na-view na ng client ay last time na nag-online sa client 5 days ago. Wala siyang in-interview, wala rin siyang sinendan ng invite. Okay? So, wala rin siyang history. So, if I'm to analyze this kind of job post, it's kind of look suspicious to me because wala ngang details that I can compare with. Then di naman siya actively looking, then payment unverified siya, right? Even though it's here in the Philippines pa. So comparing this one with here, Excel data expert, entry processing and formatting, renewed. So siguro matagal na siya tapos ni-renew lang 6 days ago, maybe hindi pa sila nakakahanap. And then there's also a job description here. Let's just check. I think I'm recording, right? Okay. So here, seeking ongoing assistance with Excel and Google Sheet updating and formatting for an internal project. So ayun, so should be available Monday to Saturdays during 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you also need to check ano yung time zone kasi this is I think US, Orlando, right? So right now it's in Orlando. You can also see it here, itong part na to, 10:56 p.m. Right? So, may idea kayo kung kaya niyo yung job. Kung kayo naman ay nocturnal, panggabi kayo gising, then maybe you can try this out. It's a featured job. No, kasi kanina diba nakita natin, paid siya ni company. Although it's fixed price, hindi siya hourly. So, ibig sabihin, kapag natapos yung project, saka lang kayo mababayaran, which is $100. Right? They're looking for intermediate, for a mix of experience and value here. Then it's an ongoing project. So actually, now before you try to apply on this job, you will be asked these questions. What challenging part of this job are you most experienced in? What past project or job have you had that's most likely this one and why? So may mga tanong at least parang ano to filter, parang malaman ni employer how qualified are you for the job because he or she is looking for an intermediate person to fill in the position. And then nandiyan yung mga skills and expertise na hinahanap nila. And then you can also see yung mga preferred qualifications. So talagang hinahanap nila from the Philippines, and then medyo madami-dami na ring details, nakapag-hire na sila ng isa, still interviewing 24, invite sent 18, and answered 2, right? Tapos meron na ring feedback to the employer yung mga past freelancers. So I think it's a legit company, although not all 5 stars, right? So it's a fair details that you can find an employer. At least I can somehow, based on the information that I see on my screen right now, I can see that this is legit, right? And then payment verification, meron na ring rating. So it's a good, if this job interests you and you wanted to try it out, then you can submit a proposal. Okay, just make sure that you have available connects. We'll have a separate discussion for connects para mas maintindihan nyo kung para saan yung connects whenever you try to apply for a job. Okay, if you are to submit a proposal, okay, wait lang mga guys. Okay. Well, basically, kapag submit kayo ng proposal, you will answer those questions, okay? When you try to answer those, and then, let us show very, very quick. Okay, para lang at least meron kayong idea. Brian, I'm interested dun sa diniscuss mong job, pero what's the process? Paano ba kami makakapag-apply? Alright, we'll just show that. Okay, hang on, dahil ang internet natin ay sobrang bilis. Okay, we submit a proposal. Okay, so ito kasi medyo pang fly-by-night company to. Hirap. Just a tip, make sure that you check the details of the employer para hindi kayo mabudol-budol, especially if you're a first-timer here in Upwork. Mahirap na magtatrabaho tapos hindi kayo babayaran, di ba? Sayang din pagod. So, kung meron kayong iba't ibang we will try to submit a proposal, mag-apply na tayo ng trabaho doon sa doon sa kanina. So ako kasi meron akong tatlong profiles. I have a general, a project management profile, at virtual and assistance profile. So kung meron kayong mga ganun, iba't ibang profile, you choose kung anong profile yung gagamitin nyo. Then ang connects na babawasan ay 4. Again, we'll have a separate discussion on that. And then andyan yung details ng trabaho. Eto, okay, since siya ay one-time project, it's either by milestone, ibig sabihin, divided into parts kayo mababayaran, or by project. Kung pag natapos na yung buong project, saka kayo mababayaran. So, depende sa gusto nyo mangyari. So, lagyan nyo siya ng description dyan, kung magkasundo kayo, kung by milestone after 50% of the project, and then kung anong due date at kung anong amount yung gusto nyo makuha after you choose either milestone or project. Alright? Anyways, itong mga details naman na to, you will be discussing it sa employer before you start doing the job. Okay? And you can assure that Upwork has fixed price protection. So, you will be reassured na mababayaran kayo. Then, how long this project will take, you choose. Then, put a cover letter. Then, yung mga questions na nandun kanina, nandito siya. Sasagutin nyo siya. You'll try to answer it for the employer's knowledge to gauge if you are fit for the job or not. And then attachment, if you want to upload past project or resume, whatever you wanted, just for additional details para to introduce you to the employer, then upload it here, then submit the proposal. Okay? Okay. So now, i-walk through ko na rin kayo sa mga ibang trabaho na nakita ko dito. Philippine recruiters. So, hindi lang siya pang encoder ha. Marami din siyang iba't ibang klase ng trabaho. So, what you need to do, kasi meron din siya yan. May mga ganyan din. Fixed price 300. So, depende talaga sa hinahanap yung trabaho at sa expertise nyo. Right? So, English, Tagalog, Philippine translation required. Right? Although sa United States, sa Rockville. So, same format kung paano ko siya chine-check kung siya ay legit o hindi. And then, as much as possible, you do the messaging and the interview inside Upwork platform. Okay? So, wait. Okay. So, okay, we'll end it here. Okay, I hope na kahit papaano ay nakatulong ako in finding you a job here sa Upwork. Okay, so if you have any questions, please put it in the comment below. If you like this video, please give me a thumb up and share my video. On my next video, okay, we will now discuss the profile page. Papaano na kayo if you try to apply, okay, ito yung mga information na makikita ng employer. So, kailangan pagandahin natin siya. So, what works for me, what doesn't work, we'll try to share information on my next video. Okay? I'm Brian Chinito 89. Bye!